Good morning and welcome to the Career Success Show with me, Pamela Langan. Today, we are going to be talking about the three main things that job seekers are struggling with right now. Okay, so this is from conversations with clients, this is from conversations with potential clients, this is just basically what I'm seeing in and around LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. This is going on for lots of different people. Okay, so the number one thing that job seekers are struggling with right now is how to tailor their CV. Okay, so everyone is telling job seekers you must tailor your CV, but nobody is really telling you how. Okay, so there's so many CV formats that you can use. There's so much information that you can add onto your CV, but how do you tailor it to the job description or the job application in question? Okay, now this is where the skill comes in, and this is where you're going to make yourself stand out if you can tailor your CV. So if you can take that job description and you can go through it and pull out all of the key points, so where you can demonstrate your experience and show that you've got those skills and that experience, that you can hit the ground running, that you can add value, and that you can really kind of show them what you've got and how it matches what they're looking for. Okay, that's the most important thing, and that's the main thing that job seekers are struggling with right now, because actually the job market is quite buoyant at the moment and there are lots of jobs out there. But what that means is that, you know, there's more and more people applying for jobs, but, you know, companies are not just going to take you on if they're short staffed, if your CV or your application doesn't come across properly, if you don't demonstrate where you can add value. Just because, you know, there's lots of jobs out there doesn't mean they're just going to take anyone. You still need to show up. You still need to make sure that you stand out from the crowd, and you still need to make sure that you're demonstrating exactly what you bring to the role. Okay, so that is a really, really key thing to remember. And then number two, and this, I see this so often. So, you know, moving on from kind of tailoring your CV, the second thing is that job seekers don't really know what they want to do next. Okay, and this is a massive thing that job seekers are struggling with right now. So whether you are in work or whether you are out of work, if you are looking for a new job, have you actually defined what that new job will look like? What do you want it to look like? What kind of company do you want to work for? What are the values of that company? You know, what are the people like who work in that company? What does it look like in terms of work structure? Is it hybrid? Is it work from home? Is it, you know, is it 100% office space? Like, what does your perfect role look like? Now, if you are out of work at the moment, you know, this might not be or need to be your perfect role, because this could be a stepping stone role, but equally you want to make sure that it's a role that you want. Okay, and this is one of it's the second biggest struggle I see job seekers having, is just not knowing where they want to go to next. So what they end up doing is applying all over the place, applying for different roles, you know, kind of spreading themselves really thinly, not really tailoring the CV properly for the roles. And then, you know, they're just applying everywhere because they're kind of going, oh, well, that salary looks okay, or that location's okay, or I can kind of do a bit of that, but it's not what I love, but it'll be all right for now. And then they come to the interview, and because they didn't really want it, they're not going to really show the passion, and chances are they're not really going to get the offer. Okay, so that is just a total waste of your time. So make sure that you are really clear on what it is that you want, and, you know, almost create a checklist for yourself. And if that job doesn't match your checklist, if that job doesn't tick, you know, the majority of your boxes, then you need to think, is this the right role for me to waste my time on? Because ultimately, if you're not going to put the energy in, if you're not going to show the passion, if you can't really demonstrate your experience, then it's going to be a waste of time. Okay, so ask yourself, is this role worth wasting my time for? Okay, so that's number two. And then number three is finding rejection hard. Okay, so job seekers right now are struggling with rejection, and they're getting rejected because they're not tailoring the CV. They're getting rejected because they're going to interviews for roles that weren't right for them in the first place. They're getting rejected because they didn't prepare properly for their interviews, and they're getting rejected because they're just not demonstrating anything that makes them stand out from the crowd. Okay, now all of these things are really, really easy to overcome and really easy to put yourself into, into the right frame of mind, into the right mindset to do things and create your CV and to prepare your interview answers to make sure that you are head and shoulders above your competition. Okay, because that's what it's all about. You need to put your best foot forward and you need to be showing up and showing them exactly what you're going to bring to the role. And that all starts with your personal branding, so your CV, your LinkedIn profile. There's a whole range of things that they're going to look at. Are your social media profiles locked down? Can they see any crazy going out pictures that you've got on your Facebook wall, for example, or on your Instagram? Are all of those things locked down? Is your CV tailored to the job you're applying for? Is your cover letter tailored to the job you're applying for? And also thinking about, does your LinkedIn reflect the skill set for the jobs that you're applying for? Now, I've seen people applying for sales manager roles, and when I've gone onto their LinkedIn profile, it's all about being a project manager. Now, project manager and sales manager are, worlds apart. Project managers being able to sell, you're going to need to show what transferable skills you've got. It's not enough just to say, well, I think I can sell, or, I think, I'm great with people and I'm a good communicator. So, I'll be able to sell. You need to demonstrate. If you've been a project manager for the last 10 years and now you want to try sales, that's absolutely fine. But show the transferable skills, show what you can bring to the table. Okay, so they're my top 3 things that I think job seekers are struggling with right now. And if this sounds like you, or you're having any of these issues or any other issues, then please just drop me a message. Let me know what it is that you're struggling with right now in your job search or in your career, because I am here to help. You can send me a message and let's see if we can thrash it out in the inbox and see exactly how you can overcome whatever it is you're struggling with, how you can move forward, and how you can get a job that makes you feel happy and fulfilled, and also have the successful career that you've always dreamed of. So let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you. Let me know if you are ready to make your next career move, if you need any support, or what your barriers are that you need to overcome. Okay, so let me know in the comments or drop me a message, and I will be back tomorrow. So Monday to Friday, the Career Success Show, we're going live 7 a.m. every morning, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you soon.